Hello students, today we are going to start our chapter number 6, that is fun with give and take. Before in chapter number 3, give and take, we see about the 3-digit addition. And today in chapter number 6, we see about the subtraction, that is 3-digit subtraction. So 3-digit subtraction can be done with two ways. With regrouping, that means with borrow, and without regrouping, that means without borrow. Okay, so let's start. Okay students, see subtraction of 3-digit numbers without borrowing. Okay, let's see how to solve. First of all, 3-digit are there, so there are 3 columns: 100, tens and ones. 977 minus 633. So whenever we start the subtraction, always start from the ones column. Okay. So in the ones column, number is 7 and 3. So 7 minus 3 is what? 4. So write down the 4. Now move on to the tens column. 7 minus 3 again. So what is the answer here? 4. Now in 100 columns, 9 minus 6. So 9 minus 6 what? 3. So our answer is 344. Okay. It is also called as a simple subtraction. That means we cannot take the borrow from any column. Okay. Let us see the second one. 9 minus 8. 1. 8 minus 7. 1. Here there is no number. So you can write 2 as it is. So our answer is 211. Okay. Now number 3. 420 minus 300. Whenever 0 is minus from 0, answer is always 0. Okay. Now 2 minus 0. Whenever we subtract 0 from any number, answer is the same number. So 2 minus 0 is 2. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So our answer is 120. Okay. Let us see 3-digit subtraction with regrouping, that means with borrow. Now, see the examples of 3-digit subtraction with borrow. Okay, that means you have to take the here borrow from the next column. Okay, so first of all we see with regrouping of tens. That means here we have to take the borrow from the tens column. Okay, understand? Chalo, let's start. How to solve this type of examples? First number. Our first number is 284 minus 118. First of all, start from the subtraction from the ones column. In the ones column, number is 4 and 8. Can we subtract the 8 from the 4? No. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So here 4 is cut it out and write down the 14. 1 is taken from the tens column borrow. So here is remain is 7. Okay. Now 14 minus 8 is possible? Yes. So count after 8 you have to count till the 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So how many? 6 finger. Again you can see. Again you can see. After 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So how many fingers are there? 6. Okay. So our answer is here 6. Now number is in the tens column 7 and 1. So 7 minus 1. Yes, 6. And 2 minus 1. 1. Okay. Now the next two number. 8 minus 9. Possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So I can take the borrow here. Here 8 remain. And here is the 18. Okay. Now 18 minus 9 is possible? Yes. So count after 9 till the 18. So our answer is 9. Now 8 minus 7 is 1 and 6 minus 3 is 3. Done. Now same is the 3 number. Start from the ones column. 5 minus 7 is not possible. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So taking the borrow, here we get 3. And here we have the 15. Now 15 minus 7 is possible. So 15 minus 7 is what? Count it till the 15 comes. Okay. So answer is C. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, 8. So our answer is 8. Now 3 minus 1 is what? 2. And 5 minus 2 is what? 3. Done. So here what we called regrouping of tens because we're taking the borrow from the tens column. Okay, understand? Now 3-digit subtraction with borrowing, but here we regrouping of 100. That means we have to take the borrow from the 100 columns. Okay, so let us see how to solve this type of examples. First number, start from the ones column. Okay, as you know, 6 minus 3, possible? Yes, 6 minus 3 is what? 3. Now move on to the tens column. 6 minus 9. 6 minus 9 is possible? No. So we have to take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here we can take the borrow. So 7 cut it out. Here is 6 remain. And here it is the 16 tens. Now 16 tens minus the 9 tens. The answer is 7. Okay. You have to count after 9 till the 16. Okay. Now in the 100 columns, 6 minus 5. 6 minus 5 is what? 1. Okay, so our answer is 173. Okay, now in the number 2, again start from the ones column. 7 minus 2, possible? Yes. So 7 minus 2 is what? 5. Now tens column, 1 minus 9, possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here we can take the borrow, here 1 remain, and here is the 11. Now 11 tens minus 9 tens, the answer is 2. So write down the 2. Okay, now 1 minus 1. If we can subtract the same number from that same number itself, then answer is always 0. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, now in the number 3, start from the ones column. 9 minus 5, yes, 4. Now 1 minus 3 is possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the 100 columns. Here 1 remain and here 11. Now 11 minus 3. So what happened? 11 minus 3, we can count the after 3 till the 11. Okay, so count it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what is the answer? 8. So write down the 8. Now 1 minus 1, again 0. Okay. Done. So our answer is 84. Understand? Now 3-digit subtraction with regrouping of tens and hundreds. That means here we can take the borrow from the tens column also, and we can take the borrow from the 100 columns also. Okay, let us see how to solve this. First number, 462 minus 384. Start from the ones column. 2 minus 4 is possible? No. So we can cut it out. Take the borrow from the tens column. Here we write the 12. And here we take the borrow. That means 5 is remain. Okay. Now 12 minus 4. How much? Yes, 8. Now in the tens column, 5 minus 8. But 5 minus 8 is not possible. So we can take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here 3 remains. and 5 cut it out. We have to write the 15. Now 15 minus 8. So 15 minus 8 is 7. And in the 100 columns, 3 minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So our answer is 78. Let us see the another example. Number 2. Start from the ones column. 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6 is not possible. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So here it is 4. And here it is 15. Now 15 minus 6. 15 minus 6 is 9. So write 9. Now 4 minus 8 is possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the 100 columns. Here 4 remain. And here there is a 14. Now 14 minus 8. 14 minus 8, how much? 6. So write 6. Now 4 minus 3 in the 100 columns is 1. So our answer is 169. Okay. Now in the number 3. Again, see 403, that means 403 minus 304. Again start from the ones column. 3 minus 4 is possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So here we write 13 and here we write the 10. So why we write here 10? Because the 0 cutting 10. But 0 से हम borrow ones column में नहीं ले सकते. That's why we take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here we take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here it is 3. And here we take the borrow 10. So 10 में से 1 we can give to the ones column. So here it is 9. Now 13 minus 4 is the 9. 9 minus 0 is the 9. And 3 minus 3 is the 0. So our answer is 99. Done. Now subtracting the 3-digit numbers with 0. That means whenever the 0 comes in the subtraction, how we solve that examples? Let us see. First number, start from the ones column. 0 minus 7 is not possible. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. So here we write first of all the 10. But in the tens column is already 0. So we cannot take the borrow from the tens column. So what the tens column do? Tens column take the borrow from 100 columns. So here it is 5. So here we take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here it is 10. And 10 now give one borrow to the ones column. So here answer is 9. Okay. Now 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 8 is 1. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So our answer is 330. Okay. Let us see the another example. 3 minus 5 is possible? No. So we can take the borrow from the tens column. But in the tens column already 0. So he cannot give the borrow to the ones column. So he take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here he take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here there is a 10. Now tens column has 10. So he can give the borrow to the ones column. So here it is 9 remain. Okay. And he take the borrow to the ones column. So that is the ones column has the 13 now. Now the 13 minus 5 is the 8. Okay. Now 9 minus 1 is 8. And 7 minus 3 is the 4. So our answer is 488. Okay. Now third number, 300 minus 190. So here 0 minus 0, 0. Now in the tens column, 0 minus 9 is not possible. So tens column take the borrow from the 100 columns. So we take the borrow, here 2 remain. And here there is a 10. Okay. Now here there is no need to give the borrow to the ones column. So 10 is same, remain as it is. So 10 minus 1, 10 minus 9 is 1. Okay. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is 100 10. Done. You can understand how we can subtract the 3-digit numbers with zeros. Okay. Now, let us see 3-digit subtraction. Whenever subtraction is given horizontally, that means you have to write in that columns and subtract. So how we can write down in the columns and then we subtract? Let us see. Our first number 750 minus 398. So first of all, 3-digit number are there. So we can make the 3 columns. That is 100, tens and ones. Okay. Now, which is the number first? Bigger number 750 or 398? Yes, 750. So write down the 750 first minus 398. Okay, now subtract it. Here there is a space for borrow. Now, in the ones column, 0 minus 8. So is that possible, 0 minus 8? No. So cut it out, 0. Write down the 10. He can take the borrow from the tens column. So here there is 4. Now, is that possible, 4 minus 9? No. So he can tens column take the borrow from the 100 columns. So here there is a 6. And here it is 14. Now write down the answers. 10 minus 8 is 2. 14 minus 9 is 5. And 6 minus 3 is 3. So what the answer here we get? 352. Okay. Now subtract. Subtract 529 from 988. Here some students, what do? Whatever the number given first, they can write the upstairs. Okay. But here you can see 529 is small than the 988. That means your bigger number is what? 988. Okay. So whenever you write in the columns, you have to write the bigger number first. Okay. So I can make here columns 100, tens and the ones. So which is the bigger number here? 529 or 988? 988. So I can write 988 upstairs. And then I write 529. Okay, subtract it. Now 8 minus 9 is possible. So here there is a space for borrow. Not possible. So 8, cut it out. Write down the 18. Taking the borrow from the tens column. So here there is a 7. Okay. Now 18 minus 9 is the 9. Okay. 7 minus 2 is the 5. And 9 minus 5 is the 4. Okay. Understand? That means whenever this given, you have to always see which is the bigger number. And you have to write it in the upstairs. Okay. Now the next is 3 number. 395 minus 28. Okay, first of all make the 3 columns, 100, tens and the ones. Okay, now which is the bigger number? 395 or 28? Yes, 395. So I can write 395. Now the next number is what? 28. So it is a 2-digit number. So always you know that whenever we write 2-digit number, it is start from the back side. Right? You have to write from the back side. Okay, so write down here in the tens and ones only. So we can write it in the tens and ones column. So I can write here 28 here. Minus. Now minus 8. 5 minus 8 is possible? No. So take the borrow from the tens column. Then here there is it. Here it is 15 and borrow taken, so here remain 8. Now 15 minus 8, it is the 7. 8 minus 2, 6. And 3, there is no number here. So 3 we can write as it is. Okay, so our answer is 367. Okay, in this way you can write down any subtraction in columns and then you subtract. Okay. Done. That's all for today. Thank you.